Happy Sunday, everyone. Today is November 2nd, 2014. I'm actually doing this on my cell phone, so if it's a little shaky or, picture quality is a little different, that's why. And y'all get me on a Sunday morning where I woke up with a migraine. But I wanted to share something with you guys today because it was something that came to mind this morning when I woke up. And that's usually a time when God is talking to you, trying to get you to do something. So, and if you act on it, then, you get your blessings. But then that's not the reason I'm doing it. I really do want to share this. So I like sharing this kind of information with people. Now, before I get started, I just want to put out there, I am not discrediting, so you can't even talk. I'm not discrediting any religion. People do need to have something to believe in. You need that kind of faith because it helps move you. It helps move ideals and things just in the world. So when people have something that they believe in, they're more confident. They have more goals and they actually go for it. They shoot for it. So before I get started, I do not want anyone thinking that I believe religion is a bad thing. It does serve its purpose. And besides, God has many tools, correct? So and I also want to state on that too. I do believe in God. I really and truly do have my own relationship with Him and have since I was as far back as I can remember. That was one of the first relationships I think that ever developed inside of me. Before I really developed relations with anybody else in this world around me, my first one was with God. So, but that's a whole nother story that I probably will not share in video with the world. Sorry, but in any case, going back to what I wanted to discuss. So, I'm not going to put nobody's name out there, but somebody mentioned to me yesterday about them going to church and today it was Communion Sunday, which, I'm happy for you. Go ahead and do it. But don't push it off on me. That's one of the things I really do not like is when people are a part of a religion and they try to push it off on you. Lead by example. If this is what you believe in and you want me to convert to it, yes, you can bring it to my attention one time. And after that, leave me alone. Your actions will speak a lot louder than anything you say. So leave it be. But this person came to me and this morning it was on my mind still when I woke up. So here I am doing this. Now, religion, like I said, does serve its purpose. It creates, when you believe in something, you have more confidence, you try more, you have goals, you actually work towards something so that your energy isn't being wasted, it's actually being used on something. So religion does have its purpose. Plus, it helps to control populations. Because if you feel the wrath of God is going to come down and destroy you or you're going to burn in hell, then guess what? There's certain things you just won't do. Which was one of the reasons that they came up with with religion, period. Because it's a controlling mechanism. But, that's a whole nother story. And that's for you to find out and figure out. Because like they say, ignorance is bliss. So do your thing. You want to find out, look into it just like I did. But the part about the whole communion that I wanted to speak on is that people are always so worried about the devil and Satan and all of this, but yet they do things. There are things that are incorporated in Christian religion. And Christian religion is what I know about. I don't know about others, so I'm just going to speak on that. But there are things incorporated in it that are from pagan holidays, that are from worship of other gods. And you're worried about the devil, yet you do some of the things that are incorporated in there. And Communion Sunday is one of those that are a part of something else. Like part of what was called, what some people refer to as like black magic or dark magic or Satanism or something like that. God created our souls. That's the energy that flows through our body. So God only cares about the energy that flows through our body and what we do with it. Our blood and things like that, He can care less. He's not bound to this world. So why would He care about what is done with the blood? He's not bound to this. Your life force doesn't flow through with the blood. The blood flows through your body to help everything flow inside your body, but it's really your soul, your spirit that energizes your body. So why would God want you to drink blood? That's just my thought. If you look into a lot of dark magic and things like that, it works with blood. Chicken blood, cow's blood, goat's blood, human blood. It all deals with things like that. So when you talk about Communion Sunday and drinking the blood of Jesus Christ, that doesn't really sound like something God would have me do. And even as a kid, I was never comfortable with that. I'm like, why would we drink the blood of somebody? That doesn't sound right. It doesn't seem right. So I always kind of had a problem with that. And now that I'm older and I'm looking into things and I'm learning more things, I'm being guided towards more things. Oh, I just noticed Michael's in the background. You see him? Oh, yeah, that's my favorite archangel. But anyway, why would God have us drinking blood as part of a religion? I'm just saying. I don't even think Jesus meant for us to host a gathering with the drinking of the blood. Now, people can sit back and say, well, it's in the Bible, he broke bread and, told the disciples to drink of my blood. Okay, who was actually there at that time? I know I wasn't. I wasn't here when Jesus walked the earth, at least not in this form, in this mind. So I don't know about that. And Jesus was more interested in getting people to understand God and how he works and to follow his teachings. I'm not even sure if he even had dinner with disciples, because the way the Bible was created, it was man-made. Man is the one that put it together. And if you look at the King James Version, which I said this before, so you can go out there and check it. But if you look at the King James Version, what he used to do is that he would have people come in to interpret the Bible the way he wanted it done. So if they didn't interpret it the way that he wanted, he would have them murdered and then bring in a whole nother group of translators. So can you really go off of everything that's in the Bible? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not shooting it down. There's some good stories and teachings and things like that in there. And there's things that still apply today. No matter how long ago the Bible was created or written, there's still things that apply today. But some of the stuff, it just makes me wonder, like, really? Did Jesus really say, drink of my blood? Who was there to find that out? Who was there to say it? And if you look at everything else, Jesus didn't really have people following him like that. He wanted them to understand his teachings, his lessons. He wanted them to understand who they were and the relationships that they could end up having if they developed theirs with God. That's what he wanted. So drinking of blood, I don't know about that. Breaking bread, that's what they did back at that time. So that's just my thought on that, and I just wanted to share it because, like I said, I had somebody trying to pressure me to go to communion. It's not something I believe in. Why would I do it? Plain and simple. Why would I do it? I don't believe in it. To me, like I said, if you look at a lot of dark magic and things like that, they use blood in that. Some of the darker voodoo blood, the Wiccan, some of it uses blood. If you look at the pure things and things that are really, to me, sent by God would be those things that are, have more to do with developing yourself, your spirit, your inside, like yoga. Okay, you might laugh at that, I understand. But seriously, yoga is a way of connecting your body to your spirit, and it concentrates a lot on that. There's no blood in yoga, other than the sweat that you're going to have, which is surprising because it doesn't seem like you should be sweating like that with those kind of movements, but you do. So anything that deals with more so of your connection and developing your spirituality and your connection with God, okay, I'm all for it. But when you get to talking about this religious movements like breaking bread and reenacting things, those are part of the satanic beliefs. Which goes along with the whole fallen angel thing, which I'm not sure if I did a video on that. But, well, yeah, I'll just throw it in because it's almost 10 minutes anyway. But when you look at the fallen angel stories, a lot of them, you get them in different versions and things, whether it's the Anunnaki, which are the aliens, the fallen angels, demon gods, all of them are the same thing. So a lot of them integrated things into our culture and into our life to make us, to have us do as far as worshiping them. So when you look at some of these holidays, like that the Christians have, they were based and centered around a lot of pagan holidays. And a lot of the pagans believed in multiple gods. So, and then not only that, it was certain times of the year, like the winter solstice, summer solstice, things like that. Eclipses were big deals for them, things like that. So when you get into looking into that and learning about all of that, you understand more. You're able to step back and look at it all. So these things that we do as religions, these things we do as a religion over and over and over again is just habitual. It's not spiritual or anything like that. So my phone is beeping at me like, oh, you're taking too long. So I'm going to end it here. But that's just my thought. Really, that's what I wanted to get across. So you guys enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for watching, and just have a wonderful week.